Welcome to a new Daily Top Askreddit video. Today's topic.
What fact are you just tired of explaining to people? Antibiotics will not help your virus. Even if you feel really crappy. Not to mention, take the entire dose, don't save half. That's how you train bacteria to be resistant. You super educated, master's or doctoral degrees in science, IDJITS edit, watch this video. It proves they are making the bacteria stronger by doing it. I had a dog bite that got infected and the nurse had to emphasize to take the whole bottle of antibiotics to me. I assume it was out of habit because she said it once, I said okay, and she said it again. I was like okay, I guess some people don't and have to go back. I need your effing identification information because we are at a bank. I don't care who you say you are. You aren't the person you're claiming to be until I have proof. You can't just walk into the bank, ask for $10K and not expect to be verified. Stop giving me a hard time for protecting your money for you. Wait, people actually do this? How stupid do you have to be to expect the bank to just give you money? I would fucking hope they ask me for ID, I would be mad if they didn't. Hello, my name is Mr. Burns. I believe you have a package for me. Okay, Mr. Burns, and what is your first name? I don't know. Quote. Apostrophes don't make words plural. You mean apostrophes? My trivia team name is the superfluous apostrophes. Quote. Tax brackets. No, Jenny, making an extra 5K does not mean the other 50,000 gets taxed at a higher rate. Only money in the higher bracket gets taxed at that rate, not all previous money. Edit. After a number of replies I will mention the benefits issue where unlike taxes sometimes making too much money can screw you. Be it healthcare, housing, $1,000 difference could result in a massive increase in costs. Most such things are all or nothing unlike taxes. I got a temp job in accounts receivable when I was fresh out of college. And I remember the director of the department telling me it was better to stay a temp than get hired on full-time because my raise would mean I paid more taxes. I was baffled. She had a degree in accounting. She knew, just hoped you didn't. This one and compound interest are things people have a hard time understanding for sure. Edit. Adding explanation of compound interest. The best way that I can put it is interest is the cost of money. So borrowing $1,000 at 10% interest, or investing, gives you $100 of interest and $1,100. Compound interest is interest on interest, so now in a year you have 10% x 1100 equals $110 of interest. And a total of $1,100 plus $110 equals $1,220. Repeat this several times and your money grows faster and faster. Compound interest really exponential growth in general. It comes up in a lot of other contexts as well. The difference between type 1 and 2 diabetes. Two completely different diseases. Being a healthcare worker and sometimes even having to explain it to my coworkers is tiring. Yeah, type 1 is when your own immune system destroys your own pancreas cells capable of producing insulin. It's an autoimmune disease, and without supplied insulin you'll die. Edit. Addition. You can also technically develop type 1 due to physical damage to the pancreas and thus become incapable of producing insulin. But type 1 typically refers to the autoimmune variety. Type 2 is when your blood sugar is high enough long enough that your cells become resistant to the mechanism of your own endogenous insulin, which strains and exhausts your pancreas as it churns out more and more insulin to try and clear your blood of excess sugar. It can be managed by diet and lifestyle changes to a point, especially if caught early. You can also have an underactive pancreas relative to other people, whether due to medication or disease, making it harder to clear blood sugar even with a balanced diet. Then there's diabetes insipidus and gestational diabetes. All four are different diseases with different causes. The connection is that, edit, they all entail excessive urination and thirst. The etymology of diabetes is literally to flow through, siphon. Like how hepatitis simply refers to inflammation and destruction of liver tissue, but can have a wide variety of causes ranging from viral to genetic to substance abuse. My son has T1 and family members think it's caused by his diet. I've given up on explaining to people that don't listen or think they're right 100% of the time. As a T1 I hate this too. I get told many times over that I'm doing things wrong and that I have no idea what I'm doing, and it's not so hard, because they've lived it. As a T2 diabetic. Diabetes is also just a condition that can vary wildly based on the individual and what works for one may not necessarily work for the other. Never make assumptions. As a type 2 diabetic. Well, I was now pre-diabetic. Explaining that I don't take insulin to some people is a motherfucker. Yeah, but like you die if you don't take it. No, I don't. I don't think you have diabetes, I have a genetic type 2. Not type 1. No, the genetic kind takes insulin. Wife of extreme, brittle, T1. OMG, have you tried this diet? You should try this supplement instead of insulin. OMG, he will die or be comatose. Also, dinner dates with some friends are a no-go. We can't wait till 830 to eat when you said 6. Lol edit, typo and added, brittle. Some have stopped using this term, so that typically leads me to explain what brittle means. Lol, I added the word here to help with some confusion. For all those claiming there are no degrees of T1, how desperately I wish you were correct.